week on Smart Lagos, something big is flowing through the city and is making waves. A new chapter opens in the quest for knowledge, and the rhythm of Lagos takes a delicious turn full of flavor, color, and creativity, from bold new beginnings to powerful strides in health and wellness. Lagos is turning smart, acting bold, and living the future today. Welcome to Smart Lagos, a city that works, a future that inspires. I am Joy Ken Abakoya.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen.
This week in Lagos, your window into the heartbeat of Africa's largest city. We begin with a new chapter on the Lagos waterways as Governor Sanwo-Olu says the city is sailing into the future with the launch of the Omi Eco project. The bold initiative is redefining water transportation, steering Lagos toward a smarter, cleaner, and more connected future. From the busy bridges that link the city of Lagos to the ferries that glide across its lagoon, water has always been central to Lagos's story. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu says the Omi Eco project is a deliberate effort to reclaim that heritage, not out of nostalgia, but out of necessity. The governor explained that the Omi Eco project aims to integrate modern ferry terminals, eco-friendly vessels, and digital traffic systems to create a seamless transport experience across the state's waterways.
Here today, we're charting a new course. Together, we believe that course will outlive all of us. And like my former governor said, it's a baton that we're passing on to younger ones that are coming behind us. And we're beginning to see that that leadership is transformative. And we're believing that what we have all created will outlive all of us, and it will also go into generation coming behind us. Ladies and gentlemen, this launch is more than a ceremonial cutting pool. It is a convenient people integration with our partners, with our planet, and with future generations. Some of our people that are sitting out there today, it's about their own future. It's about what they believe that water brings to them and the life and connectivity that our waterways have given to them. The rising tide, as John F. Kennedy says, lifts all boats. With Omi Eco, we are lifting not only boats, we're lifting lives. We're lifting businesses. We're lifting communities. We're lifting generations that are coming behind us. We're signaling that Lagos is ready to lead Africa's urban transformation. We're planning not just to lead, we want to lead boldly, we want to lead sustainably, and we want to lead with inclusivity. And so with pride and purpose, I invite all of us to witness unveiling the project that will reshape how we live, how we move, and how we connect on our waterways. The Omi Eco project, a landmark achievement in innovation, a cleaner, smarter Lagos in motion, a legacy for generations to come. Together, we sail towards a future where Lagos waterways flows not just as water, but with opportunity, in safety, and with progress.
Applauding the initiative, former Minister of Works Babatunde Fashola urged the state government to complement the initiative with stronger connectivity to the rail and road transport systems to maximize its impact on urban mobility.
We work for intermodal transportation in Lagos, linking the roads to the rail and to the waterways continues. But I am confident that it will be done because I see that it is in very, very good hands.
The initiative is supported by the French Development Agency, the European Union, and the European Union Investment Bank, working in partnership with the Lagos State Government and the Lagos State Waterways Authority.
The needs of all segments of population will be met, including women and people living with disability, and Lagos State will become an international model for inland waterways transportation.
This project is the best possible example of what we can achieve together to the benefits of our respective people.
The Omi Eco project is expected to open new corridors for commerce, reduce road congestion, and redefine the city's transport culture one wave at a time. And from movement to knowledge, a symbol of learning rises at the Lagos State University as the governor unveils a world-class library complex, a landmark for education and research. Interestingly, the complex is named after the governor. The new Babajide Sanwo-Olu Library Complex represents a bold step in redefining academic excellence and access to knowledge. Equipped with modern research facilities, digital learning spaces, and collaborative study areas, the edifice reflects Lagos State's vision of nurturing a world-class university system.
This library is not merely a building. It is a vital organ in the pursuit of scholarship.
Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu said the project reflects his administration drive to build a conducive learning environment and ensure that Lagos students have access to world-class academic resources.
The idea that learning transforms destinies and that libraries, though made out of steel and stone, are truly built with dreams and determination. And so you can see that indeed it's a beautiful edifice, but like beyond just the edifice is what it represents, it's what it will birth, is the idea that this university continues to create. The Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu Library Complex stands as a testament of Lagos State's unwavering commitment to intellectual empowerment. As great Nelson Mandela once said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Indeed, we are using LASU as a testament to change our world. We are using LASU as a bridge for today and for generations coming behind us to change our world. And so this complex, with its digital research, with its reading lounges, with its innovative labs, and with all of the archives that it will put together, is indeed an expression of that truth, that education can be used to change the world.
Minister of Education Dr. Olatunji Alausa commended the Lagos State government for prioritizing education, describing the library as a model for other states to emulate in building sustainable knowledge infrastructure.
The Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu Library Complex is more than just a repository of books and journals. It will serve as a cathedral of knowledge, embodying the human quest for learning, innovation, and growth. As a smart and technology-driven library, it provides students with access to extensive array of digital resources, journals, and global learning database, equipping them with the essential tools to thrive in modern world. This positions the library among the world-class institutions that harness technology's transformative power for educational advancement. The library complex signifies the future of learning, providing an environment that nurtures creativity, critical thinking, and innovation for students, enhances research capabilities, and fosters cooperation for the university. It also establishes Lagos State as a regional leader in knowledge-driven growth, contributing to a more enlightened, productive, and innovative society.
For the Vice-Chancellor, the gesture reinforces the university's strong partnership with the state.
I consider this both humbling and profoundly symbolic, a testament to God's perfect timing and the enduring spirit of continuity in public service.
With its blend of technology and learning resources, the Babajide Sanwo-Olu Library Complex is expected to serve as a vibrant hub for research, innovation, and academic collaboration, further cementing LASU's status as one of Nigeria's foremost centers.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen.
This week in Lagos, your window into the heartbeat of Africa's largest city. Next, the focus turns to food and the future. At this year's World Food Day, Lagos reaffirmed its commitment to a secure, sustainable, and inclusive food system. Lagos traders and farmers are gathered to showcase the fruits of their labor. From livestock and fish to vegetables, grains, and other farm produce, all on display as part of activities marking this year's World Food Day celebration. The event provided a vibrant marketplace of ideas and collaboration aimed at ensuring food security for over 24 million Lagos residents.
So there's every need to see us supporting farmers from the grassroots to the government, local government level, state government level, up to the federal government.
I think it's such an amazing thing that all farmers and people can come together. There's so much that can be done in this country to bring down the prices of food if there's proper farming and encouragement by the government. And I think Lagos State government is just doing well. Everybody has to feed. Children feed, adults feed, and we just have to continue to produce our own food. And God has blessed us with good land.
Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, represented by the Secretary to the State Government, Abimbola Salu Hudein, says new food hubs are being developed across local governments and local council development areas to make farm produce more accessible and affordable for residents. He noted that the theme of this year's celebration, Hand in Hand for Better Food and a Better Future, reflects the state's determination to strengthen partnership and build a sustainable food system.
This initiative is designed to stimulate increased food production for the Lagos market through structured offtake agreements. Farmers now enjoy direct access to guaranteed markets where their produce is purchased at pre-agreed prices, promoting price stability and increasing farmer income. The program also supports interstate agricultural partnerships and logistics expansion. Following the launch of the 500 billion guarantee offtake fund, the ministry embarked on roadshows across key food producing states to identify farmers, aggregators, and logistics partners. Farmer registration within Lagos and across partner states is ongoing to deepen participation. The Lagos Rice Mill at Imota. Commissioned in January 2023, the Lagos Rice Mill Imota, Africa's largest and one of the largest globally designed to produce 2.5 million 50 kilograms bags of rice annually. This project has created over 2,000 jobs, empowered farmers, and cultivated over 1,000 hectares of paddy farmland, positioning Lagos as a hub for industrial-scale agro-processing and food sufficiency.
For the Lagos State Ministry of Agriculture and Food Systems, government is committed to achieving food sufficiency.
Without the farmer, you won't have a teacher. Without the farmer, you won't have an engineer. Without the farmer, you won't have the media crew. Without the farmer, you won't have anybody on the face of this earth. And God didn't make a mistake by making this the very first occupation of mankind. So to every farmer in the room, okay, this is not a room. To every farmer here on this field today, we just want to say thank you. We love you. We appreciate you for coming out in your large numbers to show what Lagos can indeed produce. And to what you do every single day of the year, God will continue to increase your yields in leaps and multitudes in the mighty name of God. And as we celebrate today, the theme for this year being hand in hand for better food and a better future, I pray that all of our endeavors from now henceforth will yield the right dividends to make us smile and fill the tummies of so many people. God bless you all.
We are proud of one thing in Lagos, courtesy of Mr. Governor, that our prices in Lagos are coming down because a lot is being done to ensure that our farmers have enough to plant and enough to sell. And because of that, the prices of goods generally are coming down in Lagos, including our partnership with Mount 12, who are our traders. We are equally empowering all of them so that prices of food items in Lagos are on the lower, are coming to a lower levels.
The event climaxed with awards to outstanding farmers and stakeholders. Oluwaseun Evelyn Ario was crowned Most Beautiful Farmer in Lagos, while Yaba LCDA received the Best LCDA in Agriculture award.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen.
This week in Lagos, your window into the heartbeat of Africa's largest city. Its flavors, flair and pure creativity on display, the Eco Flavors competition rounds off in grand style, celebrating Lagos's finest culinary talents. Our winner! Chef Agabus Agboye emerged champion of the Eco Flavors Season 2, smiling home with a 5 million naira star prize after a hotly contested final at the Fresh Food Hub in Idioro, Mushin.
This is more like, okay, a validation of all the work that we've been putting in on into our craft.
I feel so excited. I feel so grateful to God. I thank God for giving me this privilege because I could not do it without God. And I thank God to I thank God for my families, to my friends that really supported me, that really believed in me. Thanks to them for pushing me to this level. I am really grateful and I love you all so much. Thank you, Lagos State. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I am really grateful. This is one thing I have always wanted and I'm glad I finally got it. Thanks to Eco Flavor, and you guys should watch out. This is just the beginning.
The competition, organized by the Lagos State Ministry of Agriculture and Food Systems alongside its partners, brought together young chefs from across the state to tell a Lagos story.
So you have really bust our heads today. And I know that all of us here have taken away learnings that we possibly apply in our homes, but most especially for the chefs that competed today.
We must be able to have food that we can patent, food that we can say this is ours, this is originates from Lagos.
If you have the talent and you don't have entrepreneurship skills, you don't know how to create content or even market your product, then how are you going to make money from it? Because we want a situation whereby we can stop people from just having the talent, but to make it, because we're trying to work on the creative economy. And how do we work on this if we have people with talent that cannot turn their talent into a profitable business? So what we've seen so far is people are now eager. You can see the ones that are just based on them being a food enthusiast, looking forward to actually turning that, that passion that they have for food into a profit-making business. And that's why we're here. Another thing we're trying to train them on is actually to also being able to do content. Because when you look around you and you hear of chefs actually doing well in Nigeria, you will talk about the chefs that are content creators. So what is important to us is for them to also come out, in the numbers and be able to make content, to be able to, put their craft on the global map so that people can know, so we can even export our food, because there's nothing stopping us from it. We have them in abundance. We have the capacity. We have the good land. We have the good soil, and we can make all these things. And when it comes to the food ecosystem, is a multi-billion dollars industry, and we need to begin to make our younger ones to rise up, to aspire to go into that industry, because it's something that will help us, also help the food sustainability in Nigeria and in Africa as a whole.
Second and third place winners took home 3 and 2 million naira respectively, while other finalists also went home with consolation prizes for their impressive culinary displays. A fun highlight of the day was a surprise cook-off between the Commissioner for Agriculture and Food Systems, Abisola Olusonya, and popular food critic Opeyemi Famakinwa, with the Commissioner taking the win to the delight of the cheering crowd. Special Advisor on Tourism Idris Aregbe noted that the winners will be showcased at the upcoming Greater Lagos Fiesta.
I want to thank the Minister of Agri, for doing this, for believing the mandate of Mr. Governor, and of course, there's, like I said, there's a beautiful marriage between that, what has happened today.
With this year's theme, a Lagos food story, The competition not only celebrated culinary creativity, but also reinforced Lagos's position on Nigeria's emerging hub for food innovation and tourism. Finally, health takes center stage. The Lagos State Health Management Agency goes digital with Ilera Eco Spotlight, spreading wellness and awareness across the airwaves. At its quarterly media parley, the Lagos State Health Management Agency, LASHMA, unveiled its latest innovation, Ilera Eco Spotlight, an online radio designed to bring health information closer to residents across the state. Permanent Secretary of LASHMA, Emmanuel Azamba, said the new platform will serve as a channel to inform, educate, and enlighten Lagosians about the state's mandatory social health insurance scheme and other health programs. Dr. Zamba noted that the initiative would also help the agency fully implement the executive order signed by Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, which makes health insurance compulsory for all residents.
Section 8 of that order mandates LASHMA to carry out sustained public awareness and education on the importance and mandatory nature of the scheme. Since then, we have intensified our enlightenment campaigns, and today's parley is a reflection of that ongoing commitment. Our efforts will continue until every resident of Lagos is not only fully aware of the scheme, but is also enrolled. The telemedicine is also an integral part, and then also the care when you do get to the hospital, whether it is a participating or a non-participating facility. And when I say participation, I mean whether they are Ilera Eco providers or not. The LASHMA aid is to guarantee coverage for Ilera Eco enrollees as well as vulnerables in Lagos State.
The truth of the case is that health remains a cornerstone of our societal development. We know that for a vibrant, productive, and prosperous Lagos, our people must first be helped, must be informed and empowered. This is why the Lagos State government through LASHMA is launching this radio.
In his presentation, the technical assistant to the permanent secretary, Dr. Nifesimi Akinagbe, said LASHMA has partnered with government agencies, media organizations, and community groups to intensify sensitization.
And why it is important is because, one, it makes LASHMA, the Lagos State Health Management Agency, the custodian for social health insurance in Lagos State. And the second reason why it's important is because the Lagos State Health Fund is a fund that is ring-fenced by law. And what that means, and why that's important, is that it means that the law stipulates how monies that go into that fund are spent, and they will be spent on healthcare services.
The agency says full enforcement of the health insurance policy is expected by 2026, even as Ilera Eco Spotlight takes center stage in promoting health access and awareness across Lagos State. And that's it for this week's edition of Smart Lagos, showcasing the vision, innovation, and progress driving Africa's model city. Join us again next week for more stories of innovation and impact. Thanks for watching. I am Joy Ken Abakoya, and always remember, a smarter Lagos begins with you. Stay safe.